How you guys doing? Um, I just wanted to come on here and just chop it up with y'all. I've been struggling a little bit with being consistent. Um, I've been focused mostly just on working, getting tips at work. So I haven't really been focused on vlogging as much, but I definitely want to fight through just a little minor setback that I have. I feel like I'm just at a like a creative block to where like it could be repetitive. So like I want to break that cycle. So I just wanted to come on here and just talk to y'all. But mostly it's just about saving. So I personally feel like I do an okay job with saving. I have moments where, I spend my money on smoking and things like that. But mostly I've been doing pretty decent when I go to work as a server, just making tips and all that good stuff. So, I do the best that I can with customer service and trying to tend to the customers and just trying to be positive, be in a good mood and um do the best that I can, and it pays off knowing that people see your hard work. But today I had a pretty decent day and these are mostly ones. So, this is like 42 dollars that's gonna get saved in this book. So we got a book right here. And the book just divides just like what you want to like spend it on. So like maybe it's for like rent, your home, groceries. Maybe if you want to spend it on clothes or shoes, if you got to go to get a car. So that's what I mostly wanted to come on here and talk about. And then I have a little bit in my wallet here. Um, None too crazy. This is probably about like $69, and this is just maybe if I need to get groceries or maybe if I want to get a snack or use it for my hair, who knows? So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Just it's okay if you ain't got it right now. Doesn't mean you can't get it later. Definitely when you go on your phone and maybe you're on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, and you know, your peers or friends that people you grew up with, they're out here living their best life, traveling. Maybe they got their shit together. They got a car, crib. Like it doesn't mean it won't happen for you. Especially when you start to get older, you know. I don't really have kids. I'm in a relationship, but I don't really have kids, and that's a blessing right now, just because I have a lot of hard work to put in to be financially stable. But I struggle at times with being financially stable. I've been that person who've had to ask people for money, who's had to pay them back. So that's why I try to really lock in to where I don't really have to ask nobody, and that when times really get hard, I'll have my money right. But I know eventually that I'll get to a point to where I want to save and I want to, be able to get a luxury car and a better home. You know what I mean? But it gets hard sometimes when you're out here by yourself as an adult and you're trying to provide for yourself. And if you're in a relationship, trying to do your part, you know? Mm, I love Sprite. But yeah, man. So I've had my fair share of when I've done great and I've done bad, where you got the money and you enjoy being able to go out to eat, be able to spend, maybe go to the mall, buy like new pair of shoes, maybe some outfits. It feels good. And then when you don't have the money and you're struggling, it's like you stretching that shit out until you get paid, you know. But don't be discouraged because everybody's turn comes. And I know my turn will come as long as I keep working hard. You just got to keep focusing. And I know even when you get it, it's just like you get a little comfortable thinking like, oh, I got it. I'm gonna slow down, but you can't because even when you got it, you could lose it. So I try to be humble with things like that. And when I was younger, I didn't have my head straight, and I wish I could have went back and be more locked in than I have been in the past, maybe 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. You get to a time to where So we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. So one of my mics actually was not on, and I was just sitting there talking about all that good stuff about saving, and I was actually locked in with the video, but this one actually, I guess it died, so it needed charging. So I went ahead and I put this one on now. So I'm pretty sure it works. It's green. The other one wasn't green, and that whole time I was talking, I was sitting there, and the part that I you plug into your iPhone, I record on an iPhone. So the part that I plugged in right here, it was blinking like flashing green, but when the mic is on, then this it goes like complete. It just stays green. So that's how I knew. I was like, dang. But back to what I was saying. We're gonna leave that in the video. Back to what I was saying. Um, yeah. I just feel like I've had moments when I was younger that I just wasn't. I was a little careless. Always trying to survive, but like I didn't really care about working to where I needed to save when things hit the fan. So like becoming older now, being in my late 20s now, and knowing like I want to be able to get to a point to where I'm comfortable and I'm not stressed. So being financially stable, that's definitely the goal, and just being healthy. But you know, every time you go on your phone, you look at things, you can compare your life to others, especially people that you've been around or you've known. It could be your peers or people you went to school with, even friends you have now, and you see people with nice cars, getting married, being able to travel, always posting restaurants that they go to. Like it could be a lot sometimes, and you feeling like you ain't getting anywhere, or you're feeling like your progression isn't happening because you always spending your money on bills, and then you trying to make sure you're right, and then you ain't never got no money left over. So that's why I'm trying to get to a point in my life, um to where like I can stack my bread to where I can still enjoy myself. And it's hard, but right now it's just reaching a goal to get a new home, get a brand new vehicle that can last me long, um, just all that good stuff. But you know, I just wanted to come over here and chop it up with y'all about that, because everybody shows the glory and the shine, but what about behind the scenes of putting up that hard work, and you putting in so much hard work to where you just feel like it's not gonna happen. But man, even with these videos, like just being coming on here, being consistent, going on doing it on Instagram Reels, um, doing it for YouTube, trying just to be consistent, trying to figure out my algorithm that fits me. So it could be a lot, man. And I just feel like you can get discouraged sometimes and second guess yourself, feeling like, are you doing the right thing, or are you making the right decision? But I feel like you are. Just keep going no matter what you're doing. Even if you are financially good, and maybe you don't care about spending your money on whatever, because you'll make that shit back. And that's a good mindset too. That's the mindset I want to have, to where I'm working so hard that I know if I'm spending $200-300, that I'm gonna make that shit back. And I've been trying to have that type of attitude when I know I gotta spend on things just in life. But you definitely gotta spend money to make it, and you gotta invest into yourself to be able to enjoy the life that you want. And one of these days, I know that I'll definitely get to that point. But it definitely gets hard. It definitely gets hard, man. Makes you feel like it makes you like don't feel less of a woman. Don't feel like less of a woman or less of a man if you feel like you ain't providing the best that you can. Especially if you do everything you can and you put people first, and you are that person willing to take your shirt off, take your shirt off your back for somebody. But like this ain't referring to nobody. This ain't referring to me, because I've definitely received help more than times than I can count on my fingers. But you know what I mean? Just know that everybody gets their turn, man. And maybe it might take you years, but success really don't have an age on it. Cause some people are self-driven young. Some people are self-driven when they're older. So like, you just never know. You just gotta really focus on yourself. and whatever you're putting your energy into. And that's what I do with YouTube, or trying to learn how to be a better content creator just on lifestyle. That's what I really try to focus on, lifestyle for sure. Just having a one-on-one conversation. um I'm not really, I feel like I'm not like the other content creators who sit there and might give you a 30-45 minute video and they're doing all this stuff, but eventually I'll get there. But for right now, these are baby steps. I'm testing the waters. I always try to be creative, and I feel like right now I'm just a little stuck, but I definitely gotta enjoy myself and know that, I do this just for out of my joy. And sometimes I have my moments to where it gets hard, but we're gonna keep going. But that's what I truly just wanted to come on here and say, man. We back at it for sure. It's June. It's summer. We gonna lock in, focus, keep locking in on content. Um, I recently actually went to a graduation, so shout out to my woman's sister. She um graduated, so congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. Anything like that, to where you're actually, that helps you succeed in life, that's good. So that's a celebration. Um, you know, so work hard. Whatever you're doing, if you're in college, school, if you have a good career, just make sure that it benefits you in the long run. And that's pretty much it. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. Peace. So I tried the stuffed mushrooms at Cheesecake Factory and I did not like them. So let's see how these hit here. I'm gonna try them.
First time at Longhorn Steakhouse, I was eating fried mushrooms with mozzarella cheese on them. They were pretty good. When I went to Cheesecake Factory, I didn't really like them, but these were definitely probably like a 9 out of 10. So yeah, I really liked them. My girl let me try those. So that was just me talking about that. I didn't want to get copyrighted, so that's why I'm listening to the music. Just explaining what I'm eating basically. But the appetizer was really good there, for sure. And then I got a burger with french fries with rice, and then she got a sirloin steak with potatoes. So yeah, that shit was really good. Yeah, I was eating that.
New Jersey. How's everybody doing? I haven't really, I feel like I don't ever really vlog in the car, but yeah, man, I'm a little tired right now. My woman's friend, she has a dog, so we had to drop her off real quick. So I'm just chilling, waiting on that. But I go into work today. I go in later today, like at 4. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm more of a morning person. Like, I like to start my day early. Even though, like, I lack a lot of sleep, like, I'm an early person. I like to start my day early, be done around, like, maybe 3, 4, even 5, take a nap, still have a day. But when you work later in the day and you getting off at, like, 10, 11, 9, like, that feels like the whole day. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that today, but I'm going to definitely take it slow. You know, it's only Tuesday. Still got a full week. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to lock back in with these vlogs. Excuse me, I yawned a little bit. I'm trying to lock back in with these vlogs. Just trying to bring more content. It's June. A lot more to pursue. So that's what we're doing. But yeah. And also, whenever I get back home, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all my PlayStation and like the games that I got. I haven't really talked about none of that stuff, really, like getting a PlayStation. I've been playing for a few days now. I got some decent games. So yeah. I definitely want to get a camera so I can be able to set it up and maybe live stream on there. Bring different types of content to my channel. I've been trying to be more open on like different types of segments I want to do.
But I definitely want to touch on gaming. Like that would be real cool, and I think people would be interested. But yeah, I'm trying to like think outside the box, get out my comfort zone when it comes to making videos, editing, and all that. That's pretty much it for right now. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all real quick. Chop it up with y'all real quick. You feel me? Yeah. Also, here in a few days, I'm probably gonna take my hair out. I'm really gonna have to sit down, lock in, and take these out, wash my hair. Probably gonna do cornrows next. I haven't done cornrows in a long time, so we'll see how that goes.
So I'm at work right now, and they gave me
Man, this key lime pie was really good at work. The cooks in the back gave it to me. It was the last piece, so I was just taste testing. This shit's so good. They make it from scratch, but yeah. Look at that shit. Whipped cream on top. Yummy, 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 yummy. Hey, not a bad. Hey, it looks really good outside today. It's Wednesday. It's like 12 something in the afternoon. It rained last night, so it's like it's like mid 80s. So it don't really feel that bad. I got LeBron James. Shout out to my friend for getting me this. I've been wearing this bitch like I've been wearing this jersey hella maybe like 3 days in a row. I was like, man, it's just so hot and it's the summertime. This is the best thing to wear right now. But you know me, chilling, vibing, finna do my thing. But I've been slowly vlogging here and there. This past week, I started picking up the camera, trying to just lock in more. So that's what we doing. What's up, guys? Got the LeBron. I see the LeBron jersey. But now, real quick, just want to talk about success. It all comes in different forms. Even if you fail a couple times, doesn't mean that you won't get there. Every try will get you closer, and that's what I be trying to do. Staying active. Um, you can celebrate the win, but don't let it stop you. Don't let an L stop you either. You know, just keep going, man. It's gonna be better days for sure. I've had my moments of wanting to give up, spaz out, but I'm still here. I'm still blessed, highly favored, man. So just leave it all to God. He'll be there. You just got to keep your faith through the good and the bad. Look how beautiful that sky looks today. You feel me? I'm really out here just chilling, getting that walk in. But yeah, y'all be safe. It's Wednesday. We still got a whole week, so let's get it.